All right. So we are started, and this is Nancy and Pam, and we're talking. Pam is a top producer in our Spring Green office. And Pam, for how long have you had your real estate license?
This year will be my 41st year.
That's a long time. You've seen a lot of changes.
Yes, I have. A lot of different markets.
A lot of different markets. How many units did you sell in 2019?
40.
40, and that would be sides, so closed sides, whether you had the buyer, the seller,
Correct.
or both, you had 40. Okay. Your favorite prospecting method is?
From being in the industry, in the business for so long, I have a lot of referrals, and I get a lot of old clients who now call me back. I've sold many homes several times over the 40-year period. But my best prospecting is to call my old clients, buyers and sellers, and just see how they're doing. I try to do it, keep it, like once or twice a year minimally, so they know who I am. But being in a small town, I pretty much run into everybody quite often. But I do like to, as far as prospecting, I like to just go out and talk to people that I know, give my old buyers and sellers a call. Occasionally I'll see some properties come up that have expired, and I will give them a call or send them a nice packet of information that if they're looking for a new agent or want to work with somebody like myself, then, so I don't cold call. I don't have to at this point in my career, but that's still occasionally on the table. I don't rule it out 100%.
All right. Something that you talked about in there made me want to ask another question. So I'm going to go off script a little bit. When you call these folks, you said you call them once or twice a year. What kind of conversations are you having with them?
Well, a lot of times, different conversations. I'll usually call people at the beginning of the year saying, hey, hope your Christmas was nice. And I had already sent them a Christmas card. Hope your Christmas was nice. Anything I can help you with? Your taxes are coming up. You want me to get you a copy of your closing statement? Can you find it? Does your accountant need anything? Just give me a call. Let me know what's going on. And then once in a while, I will, about middle of summer, towards the end of summer, if I'm thinking about it, I'll give some of my clients a call and just see how their summer's going.
Got it.
And then right before, or after Thanksgiving to Christmas, I usually try to touch base with people as well and just see how things are going for them. And sometimes people will just call me or stop in here at the office out of the clear blue sky, which is nice because then we can have a really good chat. Right. People that I've sold properties to that have moved away, when they come back through town, we'll stop in and talk. So that's always nice and friendly.
And so you're not afraid to leave a voicemail?
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah. So you don't have to have them live. You'd probably rather leave a voicemail.
Correct. Sometimes if I'm busy, I go, oh boy, this person's a talker. I wonder how long she's going to talk to me. And then I get the voicemail and I go, okay, good. Okay. But then I give a nice, friendly message. Say, hey, if you need to talk about anything, love to hear from you. Hope everything's working good. Family's good. Things like that. And in our small town like here, we get a home news. So I keep up on the local news. If somebody gets married, has a baby, not get divorced, I don't ever do anything with that. But if they if some member of the family is hurt or gets sick or dies or whatever, I always try to touch base with that.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. The next question: what is your favorite tool in Main Street? What do you use the most, or what do you like the best about Main Street?
The thing I like best about Main Street is it kind of makes me keeps me on track. It helps me to be more organized. I use documents consistently. I keep Main Street up all day. I'm consistently looking up my contacts, or I'm looking up transactions from past, or I'm looking up current files that I have on my buyers and sellers. I've got all my information in there. It just really helps me a lot because sometimes I forget to put a phone number in my phone, and then I can go to my transactions. I can go to my contacts, and it's right there. So I don't have to fumble around too long to find all that information. So I'm chaos. I'm a little chaos with the organization, but
Oh, that's okay.
yeah, that really helps.
We see that stack of files behind you, but it still looks organized. Okay, here's the $1 million question. What advice do you have for newer agents?
One of the things I've always learned with newer agents is in this market, when you talk to people, when you go and sit down with a buyer, when you have a seller that you're meeting with, you have to have things ready. And that's part of the organizational skills, I guess. I have a packet for both buyers and I have a packet for sellers. When somebody comes in, just walks in and says, yeah, I want you to come over and look at my house. What can you do for me? What, I don't have to fumble around and try to figure out what to tell them. I say, well, I have a nice packet here from my sellers. It tells you all about me and it tells you all about my company. And I think being prepared, that's probably the number one thing in what I would tell new agents, just be prepared. Know what's going on in your market. You don't have to know every single property and how much it's sold for and what it's selling for and how many bedrooms. You can talk with people, but just be as prepared as you can be and let them know that if you don't know, you're going to find out. But if you can walk into a situation where you have all the information ready to go, I do not go into a listing appointment. I don't care how many agents are looking at the house without a fully prepared listing contract. Everything, all of my paperwork, I've got files in there that I didn't get, a few of them, not very many, that I didn't get, but I walked into that meeting fully prepared. I had everything. If they said to me at the meeting, well, yeah, let's, you sound good. Let's go ahead and do this. Or can you do it right now? Do we need to? No, I go, no, I got my papers right here. I was a Girl Scout. I'm prepared. That kind of thing. Because I got caught one time with someone who wanted to have me list their property. I walked in thinking, well, I'm never going to get this, and I left and I didn't have the listing, but I got the listing, but I could have had it right then and there. That was a scary thing for me because I knew they were talking to other agents. I could have really wowed them. You do wow people when you're that prepared. They like that.
Do you have a tablet and do you have people sign documents on a tablet?
I do not.
Okay. That is something else I thought of when you said that about if you had the documents with you or not. Okay.
No, that would have been great for that point in time.
Right. Yeah.
I did need it,
but even DocuSign has come a long way. So
yes.
That's crazy too. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
Not really at this point. I can't think of anything else other than, with the new agents coming in, just hang in there. Yeah, it's good. I've been through some really rough times, high interest rates, nobody buying anything, several downturns in the market. So just if it's what you like and what you love to do, stick with it because it'll come around. You'll make money.
Thank you. And can the agents reach out to you, newer agents, and ask you questions? Do you have time to share? Like if you want to go to lunch with them or if they wanted to talk to you more and pick your brain a little bit, are you willing to do that? Okay.
Sure, that's fine. I'm always open to someone asking questions.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. Yes.
All right. Hang on a second while I turn this off. I think I stopped recording, but it says I'm still recording. Turn the camera on. It says I'm recording.
It looks like you are.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. I can see on this end. It's counting down 14, 23, 24.
How do we stop recording? There it is.